Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the first edition of Bet on Books. I'm sure many of you know people who appear to have the perfect life on social media, but in real life they're a train wreck. I once saw a sign that said something like, "May your life be as perfect as you pretended to be on Facebook." Well, people fake their lives for social media. Imagine how they pretend in real life. Picture how, if no one could see them or judge them, what they would ask or search for on the internet. This is exactly what Seth Stephens-Davidowitz explores in his New York Times bestseller, Everybody Lies. Big data, new data, and what the internet can tell us about who we really are. My first thought upon hearing the title, Everybody Lies, was the System of the Down song, Violent Pornography. One of the lines in the song says, "Everybody, everybody, everybody dies." But when it's sung, it kind of sounds like everybody, everybody, everybody lies. Little did I know how some parts of the song would fit in with some parts of the book. I do caution you, though, if you've never heard the song, it uses some choice language which may not appeal to all listeners. It's said that this song actually criticizes both television and overwhelming consumerism as a form of brainwashing. Once you hear the song or read the book, you'll understand the associations. Everybody Lies is interesting, as it describes how data gleaned from the internet can tell us more about people than can be learned from a poll or sometimes even in person. The Wharton School of the University of Pennsylvania devoted a podcast to polling the polling experts. In this article and podcast from 2007, there were some concerns about the validity of the results of internet polls and surveys. Although, it is interesting to see from more recent sources how in only 10 years opinions have changed on polling, specifically internet polling. In 2016, an article in Scientific American, Stephen Fisher, a political sociologist with the University of Oxford, stated, "It's harder and harder to find people willing to pay for polls, given their poor performance this year and last year. They're heavily discredited in the UK." The same article stated that in 2016, pollsters were only getting about a 10% response rate. This is down from 36% in 1997. While this is disconcerting, an article by Pew Research in 2017 stated that the 2016 response numbers were actually only 9%. Further, this article talks about the opportunity of big data. Hello, Seth Stephens-Davidowitz. Although, it does mention that there is a problem with big data, and that's access, as some of this is private or even proprietary. I feel that this book can be summarized in the author's 4 powers of big data. The first one being offering up new types of data. Second, providing honest data. Third, allowing us to zoom in on small subsets of people. And 4, allowing us to do many causal experiments. Mr. Stephens-Davidowitz gives digital truth serum about sex, hate and prejudice, internet, child abuse and abortion, your Facebook friends, and even your customers. Through this, there are 3 important revelations. 1, there can be comfort in knowing that you are not alone in your insecurities and embarrassing behavior. 2, it alerts us to people who are suffering. And 3, it gives us the ability to lead us from problems to solutions. Possibly, using techniques from this book, problems with our society can be better identified, addressed, and resolved. Finally, those of us in the business and our marketing fields can benefit from big data. According to Internet World Stats, over the past 10 years, the percentage of the world population that is connected to the internet has risen from 20% to 54.4%. One can no longer ignore the internet and expect to survive in today's ever-connecting market. No one plans to fail, they just fail to plan. Whether you're a business or marketing professional or not, I would highly recommend this book to provide insight on the internet and how people use it. Thank you for watching.